What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got our John Deere here in the background. I've got some tricks up my sleeves, guys, and I've got our farm all running. My dad got the farm all started and she is purring like a kitten. I tell you what, guys, it had a coolant leak down there and we put some stop leak in the radiator and she stopped leaking. So farm all's running. The one we got on our $400 load of tractors. That is what we're doing today, guys. We are messing with all the equipment here at the shop to get this stuff running. I think he got that one started too. I don't know. So this baby's running. She smokes a little bit, but been sitting a while. So I think once it gets cleaned up and the rings get nice and hot, it'll probably run a ton better. So this thing's gonna be sitting over here in the background idling, and we're gonna start working on the John Deere. So just the other day, guys, my dad sent me up here with some stuff in a gallon jug. I don't know where I put it now, but he's like, you pour that in that motor out there in that John Deere, that motherfucker will break loose for sure. I'm like, all right, Dad. And you guys see where we filled it full of PB Blaster in the number 5 exhaust port. So I poured that stuff in there. So we got another funnel here. Maybe we can make this work now. We got it right there down inside the valve. Oh, this stuff looks like motor oil already. Look how dark it is. We are filling her up, boys.
Sure it's not used motor oil, Dad? Just
I don't know what the heck this stuff is. That don't break it loose. I don't know what's going to. Literally, there was no name even on the can. It was just rusty. And got it poured in there. And someone commented on one of the videos, on the John Deere video actually, and said that there's a plug over here. If you pull it out, you can get a John Deere barring tool. Well, I was like, what the heck? That looks exactly like a Cummins barring tool, which I've already got tons of. So I stuck our ratchet in there and all my excitement started barring it over and the dang thing broke loose. So you guys can see this baby right there turning. Not fast, but a little bit. And I took my air blower over here and I've been blowing out all that crap that I put down in the engine. There's still stuff in there. So we're gonna put the starter back on this baby and see if she'll fire up. Let's cross our fingers. Yeah, well, the return lines are little things are broke, so I have to order them.
Yeah, well, see, they're all messy.
I've got them all over there. They're sitting there. But go ahead and turn that key for me. Let's cross our fingers. Ready? Yep. Good. All right, hit it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. All right, guys, so we're gonna hook the battery charger up to it to get it to spin over a little bit faster. It's definitely hitting raw fuel out of the exhaust here, so we got a little bit of 12-year-old can of starting fluid to see if it'll maybe help it. Turn her on start mode. Yeah. It's in neutral. Ready? Yep. There we go. Hey! Yeah! It's alive! Does it shut off? Hey.
The front wheels were trying to turn.
True. Well, let's make sure the power steering works right quick.
Check the oil.
Yeah, it's got oil in it. All right, hang on. I'll hop up there.
Both right on top of the injection pump. Right there. Shut off. So just need the cable. The bracket is great.
Well, let's see if it starts with the key and maybe power steering works. No, she wants a little bit of go-go juice. All right, try it.
Too much in one, you just gotta mix across all of them.
There we go. All right, let's try it. Uh-oh. That That was fast. We got power steering.
Spiders all over it. It actually runs pretty good. Been sitting for years. It's pouring fuel everywhere. Well, how'd it work?
Well, it's alive.
It looks like you got a power steering leak or something out of there.
Yeah.
Probably a line.
There you have it, guys. Our John Deere 4040 is alive. It's not firing on cylinder number 5, but it probably will if we let it run for a little bit longer. But it just blew a freaking power steering line. The brakes work, everything works on this thing. Oh, it's so cool. I don't know what we're gonna do with it. We may just go ahead and sell it and not put any more money into it, or we may fix it up. I don't know yet. We'll see. You guys are gonna let me know down in the comments what you want to see us do with this John Deere 4040. Alright guys, so we've got the Massey here in the shop. I got a new battery put in the front of it. We got all the panels put back on it. This is the Massey that we got the other night for like 400 bucks with the other tratters, if you guys remember. So I'm gonna get it pressure washed. I don't know if we're gonna sell this one to the public or not. We might. It does need some more TLC. We did go through and check all the fluids and things like that and air the tires up, but we're gonna work on wholesaling this to one of our auction buyers. So I'm gonna get it pulled outside and start pressure washing it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got my safety glasses on here, but I got this thing all pressure washed. She shined up not too bad. At least the water's shining on it. It doesn't look bad, but gonna get it put out front for sale. The only thing we didn't fix on it was the remote hydraulics. That lever's kind of froze up and I need some new hydraulic hoses, so whoever decides to buy it, if they want to use the hydraulics, they can fix that themselves. But this tractor's pretty much ready to be put to work. We may or may not change the oil in it, I don't know. I know you guys are gonna say, yeah, you can change the oil, but we're trying to be at the least amount as possible. It's being sold as is, hopefully to wholesale or to private. So, there's our Massey Ferguson. Also, ladies and gentlemen, before I end off this video, I'm gonna drop in some clips where my brother and I messed with our Ford 8700 the other day and found a broken valve or a bent valve, something like that. So I'll throw these clips in here, check those out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you smash the like button. Drop a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, guys. My name is Bruce Wilson. We'll see y'all later. Peace. Before I pull the head, I want to diagnose a little bit further. So I don't really have an injector tool to stick down there to run a compression test on this engine. So I'm going to pull the injector out of it, but leave the valves on. They're both closed right now, and put air pressure down inside the injector hole to see if it blows out the exhaust or the intake or the crankcase. If it doesn't blow out the exhaust or intake, blow out the crankcase, we know we've got a hole in a piston, so that's not good. But it's definitely like cheeching through the number one cylinder in here somewhere. So we're gonna blow air down through there and see if we can find out what's going on. If it has a burnt valve, obviously we'll go ahead and pull it apart and fix the head. If it has a piston issue, we're probably just gonna send this baby down the road to scrap or just run it till it blows up. So I'm gonna work on getting the injector out of it now. I've got the return line off the injector down here. I'm gonna go ahead and buzz the, you guys know it's got a broken injection line on number one also. So I'm gonna go ahead and buzz this injector bolts loose and hope for the best on trying to get this injector out of it, because these things have been in here for forever, and who knows how long, or if they've ever been changed. So there's our bolt to hold the injector in there. I'm gonna get a pry bar, see if we can wiggle that baby around and get her out. Alright, so I've got our pry bar right here. I'm gonna work on wiggling this injector around, back and forth right there. Oh, it moves, so that's a good sign. Usually they don't ever want to move, so we'll get her moving a good bit and then try to pry it up out of there. Oh dang, she might just come out, Aaron. We might get lucky. Oh dang. Can I believe that? That came right out there. Okay, well there's our injector all nasty as heck. I'm gonna get a air hose with a big old rubber nipple on the end of her and pressure it up and see what we can come up with. Alright. I've got our air hose stuck down in the hole, injector hole, and I can hear air leaking out of the crankcase. So I know it's hard for you guys to tell, but it's not coming out the exhaust, it's not coming out the intake, and both valves are completely shut. So that means that the only other place it can be going is out the it's got a hole in the piston or a cracked piston or something like that, or the knock is. So just to confirm that theory, I'm going to pull the number 4 injector line off and pull the injector out of this hole, and we got both valves are closed. You can see we got rockers are moving there, and blow down in there, and you'll see that it'll pressurize the cylinder up because it's completely sealed and that piston's still good. So we're gonna pull this injector out. Should come right out hopefully like that one did. That would be nice, wouldn't it, bub? And pressurize this cylinder. You can see what we got going on. Yeah, dang, we're getting lucky tonight, aren't we, boys? That one came right out nice and clean. That's good. Alright, now we're going to pressurize this cylinder with our air hose and our air tool. I took a piece of vacuum hose and stuck it over the end of my blower here, so it made it the perfect size to go right down that injector hole and seal it. Yeah, look, it turned the engine over. So we know that's the problem. We probably got a cracked piston or a hole in the piston, which sucks, because I don't know what we want to do. Now it's blowing out the exhaust, so the exhaust valve is open. So you guys remember we had an issue with our valve right here, and if you look, I can take this, well, sorry, the camera's really shitty right now, but I can pry, maybe if I do it just right, this valve over like that. So that valve is broken, or we got something seriously going on and it's not good inside there, guys. So I'm going to talk it over with my associate, Aaron, right here, and see if he wants to pull the head off. It's not going to happen on this video, maybe on the next video, but now we know our 8700 Ford tractor's got a major upper valve train issue and maybe something lower too. So we're going to get to crack on this and do some price checking. Let us know down in the comments, like I mentioned earlier in the video, if you guys want to see us tear down into this and do something with this tractor, or should we just leave her alone and just go full send and get a new injector line. So that being said, we'll see you later. Make sure you smash the like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel, guys, and we will catch you guys later. See ya.